If you search this question in YouTube, you'll find a bunch of videos showing you this graphic. It could be explaining text through different years or showing in a curve. At the end, everybody says the same thing. You will gradually gain less muscle every year. And this goes for all genders. A bunch of questions arise from here. How much muscle per year will you be able to gain? Is there really a way to know your limit? Who created the formula that everyone on YouTube is talking? The creator of this formula is Lyle McDonald's. He is a kinesiologist specialized in diet, training, and supplementation. He also has a YouTube channel, and I'm about to put his short answer to this question.
And the short answer to this question is, I don't know, and neither does anyone else. But the long answer is, there's a lot of speculation.
He probably said that because your maximum muscle growth depends on different factors. Things that you cannot control, such as your genetics, hormonal levels, and things that you can control, such as your diet, type of training, and more. This is why I want you to watch this video as a reference, not as a limitation. Having said this, is there a way to know your max amount of muscle growth? Holway and Garavaglia aim to resolve this situation by taking 23 anthropometric measurements on 133 players from the Argentina URBA championship. Their diet, sleep, genetics, and perhaps the use of steroids were not considering in the following results. The rugby players had on average a muscle to bone ratio of 4.58. According to them, the max amount of muscle that you can gain is 5 times the weight of your bones. For this, you'll need a DEX exam to figure out what's the precise amount of muscle and bone in your body. But no one's going to do that, right? I mean, why would anyone do that? Alright, I know most of y'all won't do this, so there's a calculator that takes your frame size to find out the answer of your max muscle growth. You'll need to measure your height, body fat percentage, and circumference of your wrist, forearm, and more parts of your body. You can do all these measurements after you finish to watch this video. I'll leave the link of the calculator in the description. However, keep in mind that this calculator does not consider how well you train, eat, and sleep. Plus, it excludes your age, hormonal levels, and more factors. Remember, nobody knows your true potential, except God, of course. At this point in the video, you have a calculator to find the limit of your muscle growth, and you're aware of gaining less muscle every single year. The question you might be asking is, how much muscle would you be able to gain per month or year? The PhD Stuart Phillips helped us with his studies at McMaster University in Ontario. He expects the average subject to gain from 4 to 7 pounds of lean muscle in 3 months. No matter how good the factors such as the training, diet, or supplements are, he never sees the average gain of muscle exceeding half a pound a week. Of course, there are supreme genetic guys such as Andy Bolton. He said that he started training at 18 years old, and his first time doing squats, he did 500 pounds and 600 pounds in deadlift. Wow, that's impressive. And difficult to believe as well. For the rest of us, it seems unrealistic to achieve the dream physique in a single summer. This is a canon event. I've been through it too. Phillips says that the first 12 weeks of training are vital to know if you have the supreme genetics to gain more muscle than everyone else. Well, McDonald's has a different opinion.
Averages. That's about what you're going to get. So 3 months, bullshit. People clearly grow for, at least the first year, and then things slow down.
The only time frame relevant is yearly. He says that the men gain around 20 to 25 pounds within the first year. Year 2 is looking around 10 to 12 pounds. Third year, 5 to 6 pounds. Fourth year, 2 to 3 pounds. And the same pattern on half the amount every year. In the case of women, it will be half the amount in the first year, and it will follow the same pattern. These results can be different according to the quality of your sleep, diet, type of workout, genetics, hormone levels, age, and more factors. McDonald's got his results with the assumption that someone is trying his best to gain muscle. Some people will gain more, some people will gain less. That's how it is. But hey, remember, these are all speculations, and nobody really knows your true potential. Only you have the responsibility to focus on the factors that you can control. Keeping consistent progress will let you reach your desired physique. Do not let anybody establish a limit for yourself. Let me tell you a quick story. In the history of runners, Roger Bannister was the first person to break the 4-minute mile. At that time, this was simply unheard of. And suddenly, people all over the world started breaking that limit. Why? Because it became real. People had living proof that it was possible. 4 minutes, what is that? It's an artificial stopping point. It's a self-created limit. It does not exist. The previous runners were limiting their potential without even realizing it. Why would you cut yourself off? There's so much to obtain. There's so much to achieve. There will be times when you struggle. There will be tough days. There will be times of self-doubt. But let it all fall to wasteland. The real question you should be asking is, what is your maximum effort? Think about that question. I hope you like this video and you're welcome to follow us for more content like this.
Hormonal.
The hormonal levels. I go to sales pitch. 3 minutes. Created limit. Created limit. It does not exist. A bunch of questions arises from here. Not arise. A bunch of questions arise from here.